music.
Built from pressure. Maybach's lighting. Shadows in the rear view. Pressure make diamonds. I turn mine into a movement. Slow roll, heavy, yeah. Came from the trenches where the weak get devoured. Concrete classroom, every lesson was a power. Hunger in my stomach, turn the armor on my shoulders. Now the Maybach leather feel like thrown for a soldier. They counted me out, I just multiplied the bet. Silent moves, heavy steps, no need to flex. 808 shaking like the ground when I step out. Foreigns in the driveway, each one worth a house. Pressure built a muscle, turn my back to a shield. Every loss I took, I turned it to a field. Real estate mind, flipping paint in the mills. They see the glow up, don't see the nights that were real. Bulletproof glass on the Wraith when I slide. City lights blurred, but the vision stay wide. From the bottom where they prayed I wouldn't rise. Now the same ones watch me flow through the sky. From pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tire. Boss moves, only no room for the liars. Legacy load and watch the empire get higher. Pressure, that's the fuel in the tank. Street luxury, yeah, we do this for the rain. Built from pressure, can't fall, can't break. Make Maybachs on the highway, still in every phase. Yeah, they try to bury me, I grew through the dirt. Turned every no into a check, that's alert. Boardroom full of sharks, I swim with no fear. Calculated steps like a general in the clear. Private flights heavy, luggage full of winds. Conversation short, but the contract stay thick. They talk about the streets, I lived every inch. Now the watch on my wrist costs more than a brick. Happy still strings in the background of my life. Dark piano playing while I'm plotting at night. Heavy 808s knock the paint out the frame. Every scar on my body turned into a name. Reflecting in the tent, see the old me in the glass. Knew me count commas, moving too fast. Strategy over emotion, that's the code I adopt. Pressure made a king out the man they forgot. Built from pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tires. Boss moves, only no room for the liars. Legacy load and watch the empire get higher. Pressure, that's the fuel in the tank. Street luxury, yeah, we do this for the rain. Built from pressure, can't fall, can't break. Make Maybachs on the highway, still in every phase. Late night calls from the city that raised me. Still got soldiers down there and never let them fade me. I send the elevation, they send back the loyalty. That's the cycle of the pressure, pure royalty. Cinematic scenes when the convoy pull up. Brass horns hit like the soundtrack to the come up. Heavy on the wrist, heavy on the mind. Every decision weighted, leaving no room for blind. From the mud to the marble, flaws imported, stories in the marble veins. Pain distorted, but I straighten every line, now the picture clear. Boss energy only when the Maybach shift gear. They want the whole version, I left that in the rear. New chapter loaded, whole timeline premiere. Ruthless with the vision, reflected with the winds. Built different cause the pressure did its thing.
Pressure don't break, it builds.
Maybachs don't rush,
They glide,
legacy don't beg.
it arrives.
Bars forever. Expanded the circle, only few made the cut. Every move strategic, never acting on impulse. Heavy 808, still rumbling in my blood. Like I can still bass underneath the flood of success. They see the exterior, the glow and the peace. Don't see the nights, I wrestle with the beast. Turned every demon to a dollar, every doubt to a deal. Now the pressure is a soundtrack, playing on repeat. Maybach's information like a funeral for the past. New money, old discipline, balance that last. Cinematic rise, from the bottom to the top. Street luxury living, never gonna stop. Pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tires. Boss moves, only empire on the ride. Legacy cemented under these skies. Pressure, engine never die. Street luxury forever, watch the throne multiply. Built from pressure, can't fall, can't break. Maybachs rolling, still in every phase.
Maybach music.
Maybach music. Built from pressure. Maybachs gliding, shadows in the rear view. Pressure make diamonds, I turn mine into a movement. Slow roll, heavy, yeah. Came from the trenches where the weak get devoured. Concrete classroom, every lesson was a power. Hunger in my stomach, turn the armor on my shoulders. Now the Maybach leather feel like thrown for a soldier. They counted me out, I just multiplied multiply the bets. Solid moves, heavy steps, no need to flex. 808 shaking like the ground when I step out. Foreigns in the driveway, each one worth a house. Pressure built the muscle, turn my back to a shield. Every loss I took, I turned it to a field. Real estate mind, flipping pain in the mills. They see the glow up, don't see the nights that were real. Bulletproof glass on the rave when I slide. City lights blur, but the vision stay wide. From the bottom where they prayed I wouldn't rise. Now the same ones watch me flow through the sky. From pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tires. Boss moves, only no room for the liars. Legacy loading, watch the empire get higher. Pressure, that's the fuel in the tank. Street luxury, yeah, we do this for the rain. Still from pressure, can't fold, can't break. Maybachs on the highway, still in every phase. They tried to bury me, I grew through the dirt. Turned every no into a check, that's alert. Boardroom full of sharks, I swim with no fear. Calculated steps like a general in the clear. Private flights heavy, luggage full of winds. Conversation short, but the contract stay thick. They talk about the streets, I lived every inch. Now the watch on my wrist costs more than a brick. And orchestral strings in the background of my life. Our piano playing while I'm plotting at night. Heavy 808s knock the pain out the frame. Every scar on my body turned into a name. Reflective in the 10-seater, owe me in the glass. Knew me counting commas, moving too fast. Strategy over motion, that's the code I adopt. Pressure made a king, got the man they forgot. Pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tires. Boss moves, only no room for the liars. Legacy loaded, watch the empire get higher. Pressure, that's the fuel in the tank. Street luxury, yeah, we do this for the ring. Still from pressure, can't fold, can't break. Maybachs on the highway, still in every phase. Late night calls from the city that raised me. Still got soldiers down there and never let them fade me. I send the elevation, they send back the loyalty. That's the cycle of the pressure, pure royalty. Cinematic scenes when the convoy pull up. Brass horns hit like the soundtrack to the come up. Heavy on the wrist, heavier on the mind. Every decision weighted, leaving no room for blind. From the mud to the marble, flows imported. Stories in the marble veins, pain distorted. But I straighten every line, now the picture clear. Boss energy only when the Maybach shift gear. They want the old version, I left that in the rear. New chapter loaded, whole timeline premiere. Ruthless with the vision, reflected with the winds. Built different cause the pressure did its thing. Pressure don't break, it builds.
Maybachs don't rush, they glide.
Legacy don't beg, it arrives. Boss
Forever.
Yeah.
Maybachs.
Yeah. Expanded the circle, only few made the cut. Every move strategic, never acting on impulse. Heavy 808, still rumming in my blood. Heavy steel base underneath the flood of success. They see the exterior, the glow and the peace. Don't see the nights I wrestled with the beast. Turned every demon to a dollar, every doubt to a deal. Now the pressure is a soundtrack playing on repeat. Maybachs in formation like a funeral for the past. New money, old discipline, balance that last. Cinematic rise from the bottom to the top. Street luxury living, never gonna stop. Pressure, forged in the fire. Maybach music, heavy on the tires. Boss moves on the empire on the rise. Legacies cementing under these skies. Pressure, engine never die. Street luxury forever. Watch the throne multiply. Built from pressure, can't fold, can't break. Maybachs rolling, still in every fate. Maybachs rolling, still in every fate.